Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We're doing a diverse world today. It's a map by map or 3-minute time challenge. And it's the second day in a row I had off. And it's like the only 2 days I've ever had in a row off. I typically don't get 2 days in a row off, which is incredible. And let me tell you, it feels fucking great. I was able to, sleep in 2 days in a row? What? That doesn't fucking happen. At least when you're working, restaurants and shit like that. Alright, no, we know this flag now because it's fucked us too many fucking times. This is Slovakia. I hope that's the fucking right one. Yes, this is the Slovakian flag, which means whatever this is the Slovakian language. And I'm guessing this is the province or the region we are in. It does look like we have a map right here. I don't know if we're going to be able to use this. It's a little blurry, and I don't really know what it's trying to describe. I don't know what the... It's probably a trail, right? It's probably a hiking trail, camping trail. Maybe it's a park. Maybe it's one of these parks. But it's tough to say what this is down here, which is probably the region, and then what this is actually showing us. But we know we're in Slovakia based on the flag right here. God damn, I hope it's Slovakia. And it doesn't exactly feel like it's a forest or a national park or anything along those lines. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see where we are. Now, the speed limit does end up being 40 kilometers, and there's a 6-ton weight limit, which means there's probably a bridge this way. So let's head the opposite direction. We still have a minute. Maybe it's a historical site. Maybe there's a historical village. I'm not too sure what that sign was describing and what we were shown, but we could try and figure it out. Now, it does look like we have some grapevines. I guess that's common mostly through Europe. Europe was very big in the whole wine thing back in the day. Pretty sure that's why most Europeans have a very high quality for wine and beer. Because everyone drank wine and beer back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I'm talking like the 1300s, 1200s. Back before people really drank water. They just drank a shit ton of beer and wine. To each their own, right? Now, we're not finding any names of any towns or, well, I'm not going to say cities because this is no way in shape or form a city. This is definitely a small little town or a village. But not finding names, which means it might not be on the map. Do I have a guess down? I do. It's just middle of the country. Hope for fucking luck. Slovenia. Was that the Slovenian flag and not the Slovakian flag? Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. We're outside of a place called Nasova. Yeah, Nasova. It doesn't even have like a forest name or anything. Literally the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. In Slovenia, not Slovakia. Only about 600 points off. That could be a lot worse. Alright. I gotta ask. Has anyone seen Final Destination? It's a horror movie. You're not supposed to drive behind this because of that movie, man. So in the movie, basically somebody sees how everyone dies. And then they do their best. Like they're gonna... I forget the first one. I think the first one they were gonna get on a plane. And then somebody had like a premonition, and they took everyone off the plane, and then the plane crashed, and everyone on the plane died. But the thought was, you were supposed to be on that plane, you were supposed to die, you're gonna die anyway. So then everyone who was on the plane, who was supposed to die, who was friends with this person, on the Church of the Pentecost. What? That's the worst church I've ever seen. Regardless, everyone who's on the plane that starts to die in mysterious ways. Somebody is driving on, I think it's a bridge. It might have been a highway. And they're behind one of these trucks carrying trees, carrying logs. And the strap breaks and the logs fall off and, kill the person in the car. And it's, a brutal fucking death. But here's the thing. It's... That one scene has gone down in, movie history as one of the most influential scenes. Not because of the movie itself, but because it created a fear in like a whole population of people who now refuse to drive behind trucks like this. That's pretty impressive for a movie, alright? Now, I'm pretty sure we're in Africa. I don't think we're in South Africa. I don't think we're in Kenya. But everything is leading me to think we are in Kenya because it's in English, and we did see something that looked like it was a K-E-Y, key, Kenya, you know, kind of along the same lines. No flags, but English does get rid of Senegal. I mean, I guess this could be Nigeria, especially since they opened up new things in Nigeria recently. New Street View. We always have that chance. But it's tough when we have these signs. We are on the right-hand side of the road. I don't know anywhere in South Africa, well, in Africa besides South Africa that will drive on the left. Let's go Nigeria. I'm pretty sure it took Lagos and it went up to Abuja. And it's kind of like in this general area. So let's go on A123 out here. Now, Ghana, which is right on next door, I don't think has too much coverage. I know Accra does. So let's see if we can't find something in the next 10 seconds to really solidify exactly where we are. We do have a sign, Universal Cooperative Communities Depot and Penem District, Kansakram. Nope, and then down over there. Ends up being Ghana. Alright. Outside of Bibayani? On the border of the Western and the Ashanti region. Interesting. You guys went for Kumasi, which looks like it's one of the larger cities in Ghana. I knew Accra had it. I thought it was mostly around the coast. Maybe you guys are going to be like, Math, you've said this every time you've ended up in Ghana. I don't know too much about it. I just know that coastlines usually have more coverage than non-coastlines. Alright. White divider line. We're on the right-hand side of the road. It definitely feels like this could be Germany. It feels like the Autobahn, to be honest. But that's going to be tough to prove based on where we are. That right there, A32. We got to remember A32. And it's in red. Color does matter, apparently. And then that is welcome. That is not the German flag, but it's... or the Belgium flag. But it reminds me of German for welcome. Which means we might be on the border, now through the province of Overijssel. I can't pronounce that for the life of me. Let's try and find, I'm thinking Netherlands, to be honest. A32, is that? I thought we were at A27. A32, what was the one back here? Was it A32? Yeah, A32. Alright, I was just going fucking crazy. Now, red does matter. So, this is as big as this goes. 29's over here, so let's look over in this direction. 44, 10, and 6. 32. Alrighty. And we are looking for the Overijssel district. Which would be one of these dividing lines. Right here. Alright. What about the other side? Which way? We're going south. We're going south, so we're probably over here, actually. And that's the only A32 through this district, and it's rather fucking small. Yeah. So the only reason we're guessing here is because we are heading south. So it wouldn't say welcome to Overijssel. It would say leaving if we're going. You know, if this was leaving and I was facing south, we would guess on the other end. I think this is a good spot. Return to start, just to pinpoint. We are a little bit further north, so we're probably closer to, like, here? I want to say? Maybe here? It's tough. It's within sight. So, let's go right here. A little bit further to our south. So, end up being 500 yards off. Which, if you look at that map, does not look like 500 fucking yards. But, we got the right side of the border, which I'm proud of. That's pretty good. And we were 1 point higher. Which means we were able to deduce things a little bit better. This is definitely Japan. No doubt in my mind. And that's based on the structure of the housing, the roofs, and the layout of these farms. That's all you gotta know. Not necessarily Japan. And that's because last time we did this, we guessed Japan, and it ended up being Taiwan. So, we can't just decide it's Japan based on the housing structure and layout, but I think we have a good first start, and we'll go from there. So let's see if we can't find a flag, an area code, a sign. We're going to find a sign that's going to be in the Japanese or the Taiwanese characters, right? That's exactly what it is. We just won't be able to tell if it's Japanese or Taiwanese. We can tell the difference generally between Korean and Japanese. I think we still struggle between Japan and Chinese characters, and clearly we can't tell the difference between Taiwan and Japan. But we're working on it. Now, I don't see any divider line here. It's white on both sides, so it's either we are in a single lane road or there's just no markings. There's a 24 here. That's probably going to be something that might be important. I want to say it's road number 24, but it's too tough to tell. The fact that the car's on the left-hand side means we're probably driving on the left, which would be Japan. I'm not too sure about Taiwan. I think Taiwan might be right-hand drive. God damn, I hope it's right-hand drive. Which might be the only way to tell the difference between the two. Now, it does look like there's a city over here. We are also passing a graveyard. Rest in peace. How do we get down to that village? Straight ahead. Perfect. Can we find a name that's hopefully translated into English? Which would then need credibility that it's a touristy area. Typically wouldn't see English in a rural Japanese village. Does look like we have some water to our south, although now I can't show it to you. But there's a 057. Let's just throw it down before we run out of time. No water to our south. Just mountains. So, guessing the middle of the country could be our best bet. But no flag, no road numbers. We're coming up to a sign, actually, that might have a road number on it. Nope. I thought this was going to be an overhang. Ends up being... Is this a shipping dock? It's just a crane, and then ends up being further towards the south on Kagawa. Kagawa. By Sakadi. Oh man, I'm terrible at this. Hashiokia. So there was water to our north. We just were looking south. Had we gone the other way, we may have found the source of water, and it would have changed our location. Right on the railroad tracks, yellow divider line. Take a bite out of cleavers and kokia. No idea what this is, but it looks like it's a snake. I don't know if that's important. Important intersection. Alright, so we're going towards the important area. Okay, no, kilometers. Maximum 80. You will not find a sign that looks like that in the United States. This has got to be Canada. It's got to be. We have Batoche access. And then it says Canada right here. Where in Canada right away? Couldn't fucking tell you. Let's start with these important intersections. Saskatoon, Prince Albert and Moose Jaw. Saskatoon is right over here. Now, Moose Jaw looks like it is going to be further south. So, it looks like Saskatoon is going to be, based on this, to our west, with Moose Jaw to our south. Prince Albert will be to our north. Alright, so there's Saskatoon, Moose Jaw. Where is Prince Albert? Let's scroll back. Here's Prince Albert. So here's a 3. Why? Okay. We have the 3. We're in the middle of all 3. Now we need to find the number system. Is this going to have a number on it? No, this has cities, and this has distances. Saskatoon is 89. Aberdeen is 53. So where's Aberdeen from Saskatoon? Actually, it could be the other. No, it's not. It's going to be the same direction. So Saskatoon is going to be 89. And we know it's going to be to our west. So we are going to be looking over here in this general. Well, it's going to be rather large. And then we need to find Alvena. Alvena. We're fucked. We are not going to do so hot today. Oh, God. How far into it to go? We're fucked. We're fucked. Alvena. Okay, we're 23 kilometers from Alvena. So this is going to be closest. So here's Aberdeen. Here's Alvena. We're probably by Waka. Right? Return. Yeah, return to start. Here's the important intersection. We want to go back to the important intersection. We probably shouldn't have done the way we did it, but it works. And change it to snow. I want to go south here. I'm hoping we can find a road number. Actually, it looks like we want to go north here. We are on 2 north. Perfect! No, we got to be in this general area then. So we're on 41. We were, had we had, I don't know, 20 more seconds, we would have been able to put ourselves on 41. But that was a good final location. We were able to figure that out in a general area. So where we ended up when we guessed was about right here. When we started moving north. So, yeah, that was good. That was good. We definitely were able to figure it out, which is something that doesn't happen very often. I'm glad we were. 21,000. Not bad. Looks like Japan and then Africa, which apparently you guys thought was my, I was a dark horse when it came to Africa. Clearly not today. And clearly Slovakia, Slovenia still fucking me up. Gotta go back and do the flag quiz. I'm actually going to probably do that tomorrow. I'm not going to show it on camera. It takes, what, 18 minutes? So that's pretty much a full fucking episode. And then I start my first day of work at the new place tomorrow. So we're going to see exactly how everything goes. We'll see exactly what we need to do to maybe change our recording times. Maybe we'll figure it out as time goes on. It's a new place. I can't exactly fuck around just yet, even though my friend owns the place. So we'll see how everything goes. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord, on Facebook, and on Twitter. You can find all 3 links in the description below. But let's check out the full results and see how everyone did. Coming in first place is Tapperist T at 27,384, followed by Screenshot the World at 23,573. It looks like everyone's going to guess Ghana. Deborah got Ghana. I did not. Let's see, yeah, and then it looks like Japan was fucking everybody up, so I'm not so sure about that. You know where I went. We got 59 going with, what is this, Botswana? There we go. And then it looks like Japan was a big one. And then J-Land 254, not even going with Africa. Going with, I think that's Chile. Is that the border of Chile? Yeah, inside Chile. And then, wait, did you go? Is this a visual bug? You guessed the United States for Japan and the United States for Canada. To each their own. But that's going to do it for us today. Thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all tomorrow for another episode. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.